Now, for the ladies, I do have a question for you. When it comes to matters of romance, especially when things get serious and you're contemplating a marriage, is there a threshold you put into consideration when it comes to how much your prospective husband must be earning before you would consider marrying him? This is a very important question, you see. It's one thing to fall in love and to be in a relationship and to date, but marriage is a different ball game altogether. You kind of have to look beyond how sweet a person talks or how handsome he is. You gotta also look into his financial background. Does he have the financial muscle to provide you and any children you might have together a good life, a happy life? And I feel quite sad to say this, but unfortunately, to have a happy life, you kind of have to have money, you see. So I posed this question on Twitter over the weekend in the way of a poll. I asked, question for ladies, if you were to marry a man, what should be his minimum monthly net salary in Uganda shillings? Can you tell us? And so I provided the first option, which was minimum 500,000. And then I said minimum 1 million. Also, minimum 5 million, and then finally, minimum 8 million. Of these benchmarks, what would be the minimum net salary you'd be willing to accept from any man who would want to be married to you? And the poll so far has been quite revealing. The poll will be expiring at some point in the afternoon today. So it's still ongoing, but so far the results are clear. The majority of the ladies who have participated in this poll are saying that they want a man to earn no less than 8 million shillings for them to consider marrying them. The majority of women have voted and have said that, or at least out of those who have voted, the majority are saying that 80 million is the minimum per month. Net salary, not even gross, but net take home. The money that lands on the bank account at the end of the month. 8 million minimum before she would ever consider marrying you. And predictably, there's been a lot of discussion about this. A lot of men are feeling violated. Like, wait a minute. Yeah. Because the fact is, there's not too many men out there that are earning a net salary of 8 million shillings. And of those that do earn 8 million shillings, it seems like the ladies haven't taken into account that such men are probably going to have very high standards. You see, if you want a man that's going to earn 8 million shillings monthly net to consider you to be a girlfriend or prospective, life partner, you better be bringing something powerful to the table. Like, you better be like super hot, super cute, and super nurturing, or I don't know. You'd have to be amazing in any number of ways to be considered, because for a guy to be earning that kind of money, chances are he's a high-powered corporate guy, probably a manager at a bank at a minimum, or at some corporate place, right? And let's bear in mind that we're talking about salaries here. Of course, we have a lot of business people who probably earn way more than this monthly. I'm sure they're there. But as far as salaried people go, to be earning a net salary of 8 million shillings minimum a month, you're probably at the very least a manager or something of that sort at a corporate company. There's not too many men. And of those that would qualify for that, I have a feeling such men are spoiled for choice. They have the pick of the litter, as they say. They can pick and choose any woman they want because they command they have a huge financial muscle, and so they can just they have so many girls that probably would want to be married to them. So if you're just this plain Jane, this average woman, average looking, probably even ugly, and you're there thinking, I want my man to earn a minimum 8 million or I want to marry him. Well, my friend, that man of 8 million, is he going to want to marry you? That's the question. But that's a whole separate thing. But I found this survey to be rather instructive, and it was a wake-up call for a lot of men who probably have so far been deluding themselves that all it's going to take is love and trust, that if I present myself as a gentleman to a lady and show her that I care and I want to be her friend and I want her to be my partner and we're going to live life together and we're going to serve the Lord together and raise children. My friend, the ladies are saying just being in love with me ain't going to cut it. Love don't put food on the table. The ladies are saying 8 million shillings minimum. The majority are saying that. And very few would be willing to accept you if your net salary is 500,000 or less. So to the men, I say you better work hard. That is, if you are thinking of inviting a woman to join join you in your life, you gotta be making money. And as far as this survey goes, it looks like 8 million shillings minimum is what the majority of the women are looking for. So I don't know what job you're doing right now, but if it ain't paying you 8 million shillings net salary per month and you want to get married, you might want to start looking for a new job. Or else you're going to be a bachelor for life at this rate, right? Is that why I'm a bachelor? I wonder.